Welcome, everyone. We're
Hello.
back for another episode.
Yes.
Okay, so this episode, I, praying about this, I had it on my heart to just share on, actually something that our pastor talked about this morning, but then different elements that the Lord has been speaking to us over the last, week or more.
Yeah.
And so I guess Pastor Costi, to be specific, it's a good word. And he talked about basically hunger and desperation for God and growing in that, and that being the main thing of our lives. And I feel like there's a real simplicity to our relationships with the Lord and to the gospel that it's easy to lose if we're not careful.
Yeah.
And yet, even David said, this one thing I desire. And we'll read that. And David was a man after God's own heart. And did you have something to share on that real quick? No?
I feel like I responded so funny. No.
Don't have anything yet?
Not yet. No, I think I was just enjoying what you're saying first.
Okay. And, I was reminded of even just a story. I heard this just a couple days ago from a friend at church, and I was saying he works for a defense company, and there's this man that mentored him and his wife, spiritually, but he was also a great, mathematician, scientist, engineer, something to that effect. And he was known for getting solutions to problems no one else could figure out. And what he would do is basically just pray in the Spirit all night long until God would give him a solution. And the interesting thing is, my friend was saying that almost always, or maybe always, it was actually a simple solution.
Yeah.
So it's like even in the natural, there's simplicity. There's even another saying of the simplest explanation is usually what's the correct one.
Yeah.
And so it's we can so overcomplicate our lives and our relationships with the Lord. And yet, in Psalm 27:4, David said, "One thing I've desired of the Lord, that will I seek."
Yeah.
And he didn't say this is the first of many things or the top of my list. He said one thing.
Right.
That all the days of my life, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in his temple.
Yeah.
And so, for the way I read that or usually pray that is Lord, help me to always be constantly aware of your abiding presence.
Right.
Beholding your beauty and fellowshipping with you.
Yeah.
And so it's not just a cute saying, it's transformative and encouraging and empowering.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know I notice it a lot in my day-to-day life of just how much harder things are if I'm not just communing with Jesus throughout the day. And I recently it was yesterday, and Thomas was at an event at church, and Zion and I were home, and I had just put worship on, and I was just enjoying worshiping as I was doing things around the house. And it was just amazing how much of it ease there was to the day. And it just felt like even just the atmosphere of the home had so much peace and joy, and it was and so much more got done at the same time. So it's so funny how we'll try to do things on our own strength, and things just don't work smoothly. And it's not ever that we're being with Jesus or communing with him for our day to be better. It's not like that. It's a both and. We also want to just be with him just to be with him. But also you don't have to, leave your prayer closet or leave your time with Jesus and not bring him with you throughout your whole day. And so that's just one of the things that I notice as well, as far as keeping it simple. Just being enjoying him throughout the day.
Yeah, it's good. Abiding in him and him in us, which is the key to fruitfulness, is what Jesus told us. So
good.
So good. Well, we'll keep this one short, and we'll just expand on it next episode. So love y'all. Bless you, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.